What's going on, guys? This is Riad here, and this is a new video for the multiplayer platformer tutorial. And today we're going to make the remote player able to move, so we can see the position of other clients. And it's pretty simple. So we're gonna start off by making another script here, the client folder, remote client folder, and well, so we have the receive data script, as you can see here. And we're gonna use this part here. Okay, so when the server gets those variables, the key and the state, he will move his the actual player that's in the game. So the server will resend the data to all the clients to move their remote player. So we're gonna create another script, and let's call it remote player key. Alright, this variable or this script, should I say, will need the key, the state, and of course the ID of the player. Alright, well, first of all, actually the socket, and then the player ID. Alright, so let me just copy the buffer seek here. Okay, so I'm gonna use the buffer. Oh wait, wait, this script should be in the remote seats, because the server will use this script, not the client. Alright, so this should be actually player buffer. Player buffer. Well, it's gonna be argument 0 since it's a socket. Player buffer and player buffer. Right, so we're gonna change the GNO to it's at another constants, and let's call it remote player key. It's gonna have the value of 70. Actually, we have a lot of constants, but whatever. So it should be remote player key. All right, and so the state. Wait. The first thing you're gonna send is the ID of the player. It's gonna be argument 1. Okay. The second thing is the key, and it's gonna be a silent 60-bit integer. It's gonna be argument 2. The last thing we're gonna send is the state, which is fine to use unsigned 8-bit integer, so it's gonna have the value whether to 0 or 1, and that's pretty much it. So now we're gonna go to the receive data script, and we're gonna look for the player that or the well, we're gonna initialize the for looper. So for var I equals 0, I is less than ds list size socket I plus plus. We're gonna get the socket as always, so var socket equals ds list find value socket I. Okay, so now we're gonna remote player key, yep. So now we're gonna send those info to all the clients remote, or to move the remote player that have the ID of the client, because the player have the same ID as his client. So the client of this player right here is gonna be the socket that we're getting from here. Okay, and okay, the key here is gonna be the same as this one that we are getting from the the client, and state is gonna be the state. So that's pretty much it. So now what we're going to do, yeah, so we're gonna create another script client, and let's just call it, something we can set remote player key or whatever. Okay, so this script's gonna it's gonna have the player ID, the key, and the state. So first of all, we're gonna get the player, so for pl equals instance find, or actually it's gonna be none. Then we're gonna initialize a for loop, so for var I equals 0, I is less than instance number obj remote player, make sure it's remote player I plus plus, and so var, we're gonna var, let's say underscore player, there'll be instance find obj remote player I, and now we're gonna say if the player owner ID is the same as the player ID that we're getting from the server, it's gonna be argument 0. Then in this case, first of all, we're gonna break the for loop, so we don't need to continue searching, and we're gonna set the player to this player right here. Right, so once we get once we set this an object for this variable, we're gonna say here, well, make sure to check first if it's not none. So in this case, we're going to set the key that's it, argument 1, I guess. I think this key is, I guess, right? I'm not sure. Let me just check the I'm just going to check the the remote player. I think it's keys. Yeah, we have an array that says, yeah, so it's keys. Okay, I think that's fine. Yeah, so that's all we need to do for now. Now we're getting to the client, networking, and okay. And create another if statement here. It's gonna be if buffer ID equals remote player key, I guess. Yep. So now we're gonna get player ID. It's gonna be buffer read buffer buffer, I guess it was, yeah, the ID is U8. Then the key is actually gonna be the same, except we're gonna change the type here to, I think it was S60 if I'm not wrong. Oh, wait, actually I think if we used unsigned 8-bit integer, it's gonna be fine, because I think we're just sending like variables from 0 to 4 if I'm not wrong. But whatever, it's not going to make that difference. We're also going to get the state, whether if you are pressing it or releasing it, and this is U8, and then we're gonna set remote player key. So the ID is player ID key and state. But however, we will still have a problem, because let's say that there are two clients on the game, or there are two players actually, and they are moving, right? Let's say that I have pressed the right key to move my player before another player joined. So when this new player joined, he will not see my player moving because I pressed the right key before he joined the server. So he will not see my player moving. Alright? But don't worry about that. We're gonna fix it. It's gonna be so easy. But for now, we're just going to see if our movement system is working, which should be working. But whatever, we're gonna see. Come on, my supercomputer. Hopefully I'm recording, right? Okay. Wait. Alright. Come on, so I'm going to quickly create server. Create, hopefully we will not get any error. Pressing R to respawn. And oops, what's that? So variable get as, oh, really? Where is it? Name key. Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay. So sorry for that, guys. But yeah. So I think we are going to. Create press R. Hopefully, yep. So as you can see now, guys, this player can move, and it's a remote player, right? So he can shoot and do pretty much everything. But well, I'm going to create next if, well, not in Steam, obviously. So I'm going to create an application and let you see what will happen if you press the right key when a client is not on the game. Or let me just create it and you're gonna see what will happen. Oh, and since we are here, we're going to fix the, you know, the last remote ID or whatever we called it. So basically, okay. Where is it? So yeah, so here, let's just remove this plus plus sign, okay? And we gonna get the receive data script and well, I think this is gonna be, well, I didn't think of that. Let me just oh yeah, it's actually pretty simple. So where is it? Where are we sending the, yeah, so here we're gonna increase the, what was the name of this variable? Last remote ID? Hopefully it's, yeah, so we're gonna increase it here, right? But let me just make sure that, yep, I think last remote ID. So now we will make sure that the data that is sent here, it's gonna have the same remote ID. Once this this will be executed once for every client, we're gonna increase the remote ID, and then we're gonna send the second player's ID. And here, I think. Well, we're gonna get back to this later, but for now I'm just going to show you the, where is it? It's this one, right? Okay. So I'm going to create a server from here. Oh, I'm going to well, I need to press the, you know, well, actually I can't, but I'm going to try. So I'm going to go to the edge here, press the Yeah, I'm going to press A key to this player to keep moving. I'm going to join. Come on. Yep. So as you can see, this client is moving. But when a client joined here, he will not see this player moving because when because I pressed the key before this player joined the game. Alright, but don't worry about that. Well, for now we're going to fix the, let me just see how many, yeah, it's fine. We're going to fix the remote ID, you know, kind of whatever. Well, so here I'm going to change this to let's change it to argument. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's change this to argument 8. Obviously not like that. Whoa. Seriously. Right, it's gonna be here, remote ID. Whatever. So I'm going to get the receive data script, and it's gonna be in this case it's gonna be remote player dot remote ID. Hopefully we are not misspelling anything. Let me just make sure by checking the yep, that sounds about right. Alright, and here, where is it? Yep, so when we spawn a player, so we are going to send the, you know, the last remote, the global last remote ID. So that's pretty much it. So now, well, I'm not going to create the exe file for now, but let's fix the movement glitch or whatever you call it. So I'm going to, well, so we already have this GNO request here. So at the same time, we're going to you know, let me just think about that. For player equals, I think it's gonna be a little bit, well, yeah. It's actually, so here, we're gonna make another for loop. Let's call it for var, let's say c equals 0, c is less than instance number obj player, yep, c++, get it, c++, yep. So now we're going to get every player on the game. Alright, make sure it's player, not remote player, and it's gonna be c. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we are going to send the, you know, we're going to get the, so var key equals, oh wait, well, I didn't think about that too. Interesting. I think we're gonna make another for loop. So for var, let's say key equals k with literal k is less than I think it's gonna be a little bit handy, but well, let's see how many keys does this player have. It's 5. Alright, so if k is less than 5, I++, alright, where that was k. Alright, so you're going to get well, we're going to get the state of this key. So var state equals player keys k. Okay, so this is the state of each key, right? After that, we are going to send this you know, client or other clients the idea of the remote player to move, and every keys he needs to check. This is gonna be send, or hopefully it's send remote keys, or send player. What was it? Remote player keys might be. Yep. So the socket will be well, I didn't think about that too. Oh no. We don't need the socket. It's actually because, yeah, well, the socket is actually the socket of the player that is sending this request. Yeah. Yeah, so this is GNO request. Okay. Yeah. And the player ID here is gonna be player dot ID, I guess, if I'm not wrong. The key is gonna be K, and the state ST. Now hopefully this will work. Yeah, I think that's it's gonna be working, I guess. Yeah, so now I'm going to create an application. Hopefully I will not get any error. Let's just wait for my very fast computer. Actually, I should have tested here before making the application. But yeah. So now first we're going to check if the remote ID is working, and then I feel like we're getting an error here. Yeah, of course. Last remote ID. Seriously. Where's that? Receive the data. I know it. Where is it? Where's last remote ID? Whoa, wait, what? Isn't that the... Seriously? Last remote ID. Oh, whoa, yeah. That was actually pretty stupid. Where is it now? Kinda lost it. So this needs to be global. So I'm gonna create another. This is like the worst thing while you know, creating a multiplayer project. You'll need to extract it you know, more than one times, and what was that? Oh, seriously. I left that open. I think it's not going to work. Yeah. I'm going to create it again. That's what we call actually bad luck. I'm really sorry, guys. Come on. Let's go. Okay. Hopefully. Okay. Now I'm going to run another instance of the game. Well, I need. I need to go back here, and I'm going to move. Join. Come on. Yep. So as you can see now, guys, this player. Well, if I can. Yeah. So as you can see, each player have his own remote ID, and also when when we moved a client before someone some other players join, they can see our player moving. So what we're going to do here, I'm going to spawn up another client here, and well, I think it's not working. Yeah, so we have another problem with the remote ID. What's that? So why the remote ID if this player is not working? Seriously. Let me just check the script here. So this is the spawn huh. Oh yeah. Wait a little bit. Wait. So we spawn. Where is the end of this script? Well, I'm really sorry guys. This should be executed here. Yeah, it should be here actually. Let me just make sure that since we made the create network object script, you can start creating other object that needs to be created, like the bullet, and so I think of doing that when we're gonna get back to this well, so it's gonna be pretty simple, do we have a power up parent? No. Too bad. Well, yeah, actually we do. Yeah. So for the power up, we're going to create them here in the create event. We're just going to access. Whoa, what was that? We're just going to access like the. Whoa. We're just going to access the server. So we're going to do something like OBG server, and then we will look for every for every power up. Oh, what's that? Okay, they're gonna look for the sockets, I believe, and they're going to use the create network object script to do that. But yeah, we also need to update this GNO request, because the client doesn't need only the players on the game or remote players. We also make sure to create the the bullets that are on the game once the client join, the monsters, and also the what else? Yeah, the power-ups and stuff like that. But yeah, so let me just make sure that everything is working before. Did I make? I think so. Well, I'm going to create server. Join from here. Create an object. Hopefully, yeah. So as you can see now, guys, the remote ID is working fine. And by the way, we're going to. Oh yeah, so we also need to whoa, 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 whoa. Seems like we're still having some errors. Yeah, what's that? But don't worry about it. We're going to fix every things here, because when a client disconnect, we're also going to make a destroy. Well, so we have create network object. We're also going to create a destroy network object, and we're going to send just the remote ID, because this is a unique ID. No object can have the same ID as the other one. And so in the network destroy network object, we're just going to send the remote ID, and the clients will destroy the objects. So that's pretty much it. So I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like or subscribe. That really helps me. And I'll see you in the next video.